Welcome back, everybody. It is yours truly, once again, the digital villain. It seems I have a different energy when I film at night than when I film in the daytime. Honestly, subject for today is very simple. We want to go into a brief understanding of the balance and the energy that I was speaking about before in my previous vlogs. One key foundation you need to understand is, as a musician and an artist, everything I've been doing and everything that has developed me as a being, not just as a human being, but as a soul, learning, observing, absorbing, is spiritual. Everything from my beginning stages has been spiritual. So my background is in the church. I used to play the drums. I used to play the organ, the piano. Performed in the church choir. Honestly, you got three places that you would know I'm at. I'm either at school, at home, or at church. These were the three places that was when I was younger. And there was a lot that I was able to see. There's a lot of information that I was able to really, how do I explain? It was giving me the bread of life at that age. I didn't know how to digest. I was only retaining information and listening and following suit based on what my family and the surrounding individuals in the church family were expressing, or what they were doing, or what they were saying during service or even after service. But when you're in the community of religion, Christianity, Kojic, your whole life, all right, maybe that's pretty strong to say, but at least 80 to 90% of your life, your friendships, the people that you're around, the conversations that you have is church. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sundays. Vacations, holidays. We didn't even celebrate Halloween. It was called Hallelujah Night. And I'm not dissing this, mind you. As you're watching this video, I need you to recognize that I am not expressing my traumas and the terrible experiences that I've had that deal with spirituality. I'm expressing, not explaining, I'm expressing the beauty of my growth as an individual, knowing and realizing that most, and if not all of my life, has been an understanding in depth spiritual. And when I ventured into New York, I started to realize that there's so many different religions, there's so many different beliefs. There's some people who don't believe in anything and they're just living, they're just expressing, they're just loving. Some of the most cruel individuals I've ever encountered personally have been individuals that say that they believe in God. Some of the most annoying and the most obnoxious people I've ever met. And they're only lost souls. That's what I've learned. These experiences that I've had were not something that would make me feel like a victim. They were experiences for me to observe from a very young age. Being the eldest of 4 brothers and sisters. How do I explain? Does that make sense? It's me, my brother, my sister, and my younger brother. And then I got the younger sister, and then the younger brother, and then another sister. Okay. Well, in my household, there was 4 of us, right? So being the eldest, there was certain matured, how do I say? There was certain development stages that I was able to reach from a younger age because I was the oldest in the house. So my mom kind of needed me to, step my game up quick. In church, I was very active. I read the Bible from, ages 5, 6. Still reading it to this day. Just now I'm looking at it in a different light. where we are now, if this is what you want to, ask yourself, did I leave the church? What happened? Why am I changing? No. As an artist, as a creator, I've gone into what you say is a cult. I've dug through the knowledge and the information past and beyond the Bible thumping religious style of regurgitated history. Because you have to remember, America was built and designed to keep individuals enslaved. Doesn't matter about your race, doesn't matter about your nationality, doesn't matter where you're from. This is what the system was designed for. Look at it as if you were building a website. This is what the website does. That's what the algorithm of America is designed on. We can't fix it. So understanding that religion is a way of life and seeing that other individuals with their religions, that's their way of life. It gets to a point where you see all of us are encountering spiritual situations. All of us are having a spiritual experience. And here recently, this is what I've been focused more on. As the Blue Mantic, I took a moment to step into the matrix and play a role. But that's when my ego got in the way. That's when I began to fail, when my ego was in the way. When my ego thought that it knew everything. When my ego started to judge others for the level of spiritual information that they had. Because now I know something new. Nah, man. I understand that we all have our own points of views. I'm no longer going to argue with individuals because yes, everything that I can say that I know when it comes to information was learned and listened to from somewhere else. But the wisdom that I've been able to truly express from that knowledge is through experience. You can pray every day, but that doesn't make you a good person. You can fast for Ramadan, but that doesn't make you a good person. You can meditate all day, every day, but that doesn't make you a decent fucking human being. The reason I was drawn to the occult is because there was such a work of intellect involved. There was a hunger for knowing more that gave me this drive to just keep digging. Every time I found the answer, I looked through that answer. I can't even watch movies anymore because I'm decoding it, knowing that everything has a spiritual symbology. Is that the word? I don't know if that's the word, bro. For now, we'll use it. I think they understand what I'm saying. All right, whatever. Everything means something. There's a deeper meaning. That's why the name itself, I had to break down to you because I've always been, as a writer, worried if people would understand me. Now, I don't care. Because what I write has a meaning upon a meaning upon a meaning. There are layers in Sanctuary. If you listen to Sanctuary, there are layers. But if you don't read books, you won't understand my vocabulary. If you don't understand other cultures and you don't share love with other people from different religions and other nationalities who speak different languages, you won't understand what I'm saying. I don't want you to, though. I'm no longer simplifying myself for people who follow whatever makes them feel comfortable. If you want to be more knowledgeable, you have to go seek. Seek and ye shall find. Knock and the door shall be open unto thee. I mean, I wish I knew the scriptures of other books, but I've read almost every other spiritual book. I've also dug into almost every other spiritual traditions of the cultures and the gods and the goddesses and the Neturu and the Netturers and the folklore and the mythos and the thing about magic that has given me such a drive is that you're taking science and spirituality, right? Remember, everything's a balance. You're taking science, hard facts, cold hard facts and elements that exist in this physical reality. Math, even, these are the masculine, right? And then you have spirituality, which is just pure faith. It really is, bro. Spirituality to a point is just, do you believe it? Can you feel it? Can you express it? Right? The things that you go through in your spiritual path are up to you. They're not up to whatever God you serve. That God you serve is only witnessing what you're observing. But if that is your creator, then somehow you must have the same powers that that individual has or that being has. And we all come from the same place, which means that we all go to the same place because energy cannot be destroyed. It can only be transferred. So I take that energy of two different worlds, that masculine, that feminine energy in my spiritual work and create art. That for me is a reflection of what you're experiencing and I'm experiencing. I couldn't make art that's unrelatable because then therefore it would make me less human, right? And the less human I've become, the harder it is for me to really accept what people are doing. It's not very easy for me to deal with conversations of people who speak on a surface level because I'm still trying to figure out what's going on in this world. And we want to distract ourselves with redundancy, mediocre, mundane material. We're not going to be able to take this shit with us when we die, all right, cuz? Get over yourself. So right now you need to understand that we are in the spiritual war. Protect yourself, protect your neck. Hip-hop in itself is a religion. Hip-hop is not just a tradition. It's not just a culture. We live by this. This is why we write. This is why we express through clothing. This is why we have elders, which we call OGs. You can see a spiritual aspect in almost anything you do. From your name, to the day you were born, to the color you wear, to the way you even express your language. Everything that I've embarked on now, henceforth, shall be spiritual. I'm just fucking with you. Glitch, nigga, you know what I'm saying? I'm good. Y'all want to hear that thing one more time, bro? Let me show you, bro. This is the power of church, of spirit, of soul. Huh? Tell every single priest that put his hands on a child, I be in his nightmares with a machete and a smile. Burning Bible in my hand saying, see, look, man. This is what happened when you plagiarize original, man. Sound is the language of the soul, bro. This is why music is so powerful. Art is meant to comfort the disturbed and disturb the comfort. Thank you. Like this video, subscribe. I'll see y'all later in the next one. You dig? Protect yourself.